I stood at the kitchen sink, scrubbing the dishes, my temples throbbing in frustration, thinking about the events of the day. And I asked God one simple question. Why can't we all just get along?
Can't we all just get along?
I just wish we could all get along.
You see, I was fed up to here with female drama. Girls, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Raise your hand if you have ever had a girl say something bad about you behind your back. And this time, I want you to raise your hand if you have ever said anything about a friend behind her back. There's been some girl-on-girl crime here.
The manipulation, the jealousy, the pride, the competition. You haven't dealt it, you've at least felt it. It felt like women were at war all around me.
Why can't you just be happy for me and then go home and talk behind my back later like a normal person?
You're like really pretty. Thank you. So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty?
Oh, Kitty likes to scratch.
But there wasn't a sign of bloodshed. No claws literally out. No, it was a cold war.
Ugh. Seriously, she's not even that good.
Ow! That seemed to shut her up.
I'm so afraid of her.
I'm like so afraid of her.
You'd never know it though, because we all hide it well, don't we? We wrap ourselves up in a pretty Sunday bow. Ladies within the church walls, I'm talking to you and me.
I am filled with Christ's love. God, you are just jealous of my success in the Lord.
You see, I've grown up in the church. I've pastored in churches, and now I minister all around in churches. And one thing I've found, we all aren't getting along. I discovered that in some cases, we're no better than the Kardashians, the Real Housewives, or People magazine who asks who wore it best.
Somebody call Us Weekly. Let's find out who wore it best.
In fact, ladies, sometimes we're worse.
You are nothing but a big fake.
You're so pretty. So cute.
At times, it seems like we're the Real Housewives of Bethel, New Covenant, and First Assembly. Listen, I know my own junk, and I've been privy to know what's going on in the hearts of women all over. And girls, we need to ask God to help us all get along.
So pathetic.
I don't back down. My sister and I used to be best friends, and we haven't talked in 16 years over some disagreement I don't even remember. So,
that day that I asked God, why can't we all just get along? He did a funny thing, something I didn't expect. He answered me. He said, you can all get along, and I've already shown you how, right here. I've told you how to treat one another and how to be confident in who I made you to be. And then he went on to say something I really didn't expect. He said, Danielle, once I show you, I'm gonna have you show others, and you're gonna write a book about it. So ladies, I've given you a lot of great recipes on my blog, but I've spent 7 years studying God's Word in order to give you the best recipe I could ever give you, the recipe to success in your female relationships. Because here's the point. God said that the world will know Him by our love. So there's a lot hinging on our relationships. We need to get this right. Maybe you're thinking, but Danielle, you don't know my circumstance. I'm always compared to her. I don't know if I can forgive. I just feel like I can't measure up. I get it. I've been there. Oh, have I been there. You will soon find out. This project is the reason I began to write, and I've been working on it for years. And now you have the opportunity to benefit. I know this book will change your relationships, and it will change the way you look at other women and yourself. So click the link below and buy this book. Buy it for your sister, your friend, your daughter, your mother. Buy it for yourself. And now comes the fun part. Think about a tiny, insignificant, fragile snowflake. But think about what they can do when they stick together. So click the link below. I can't wait to see what we can all do together.